Frank Molla is my name. I've been with MasterCard for the last 5 years now. I enjoy dancing, so I'm a dancer. I'm a Rumba dance instructor. But outside of that, Frank is a certified negotiator by Strathmore Business School and by Harvard. There's one thing that I've always believed in, right? And that is going to tie into my journey and mainly why Strathmore became one of the pillars and anchors of a business school, which I felt is going to be part of my career growth and my professional path, is 10-10-10. So 10-10-10 is whereby I believe I need to sit back and ask myself, whatever I do in the next, for example, what I do now, what is the impact in the next 10 seconds, in the next 10 minutes, in the next 10 hours, in the next 10 days, in the next 10 weeks, in the next 10 months, in the next 10 years. So by the time I was coming to do the master negotiator with Strathmore, I did my 10-10-10 and I told myself, in the next, the 10-10-10s that I've mentioned, where will I be? So when I work backwards, because I can see the future and I'm bringing it now, then it gives me the motivation to be able to say, let me enroll, let me get, if it's a loan or whatever it is, so that I can do this, because I've seen where this is going to take me. And in everything I've done henceforth, from the time I discovered 10-10-10 rule, it's always made a lot of things easier for me. In our day-to-day lives, you can apply 10-10-10 in any action you want to do. You want to be a CEO? Do your 10-10-10 now and ask yourself, what is it that you need to do in the next 10 years for you to become that CEO? So you have to start practicing it now. The Senior Management Leadership Program was 2 years ago, and the reason I enrolled for Senior Management Leadership Program is because while at MasterCard, I was among the few individuals who were selected to join a program called Future Leadership Program. And I started learning a lot about leadership. I started learning a lot of people. I started appreciating that there is something called servant leadership, right? And I said, hey, this is not enough. The Future Leadership Program is not enough. That's when I also came back and I checked Strathmore and asked myself, is there anything linked to the Future Leadership Program? And then I saw the SMLP program, which was running for a whole year. And the moment I completed the course, I could see myself performing way better, because the beauty is the fact that you're doing the course and you're applying it instantly. So I could apply all the different leadership styles. I remember doing something called a mirror exercise, my friends. Oh, that was an eye-opener. That was an eye-opener. The way you see yourself is not the way somebody else sees you. Singapore was really nice. I really enjoyed Singapore because it brought the unit together. When you start the program, you come and then you go, because you still have to work at the same time. But now Singapore, you connect with these guys real time, because you're spending the whole time, breakfast, you're in the same apartment block, you have to be in groups. So you get to know people now. Oh, this is so and so, this is how they are. And you interact more. Outside of just career-wise and professional-wise, you realize leadership is practiced in each and every place, right? Be it in the family setting. You come, I'll tell you, like, for me, in my house, what happens is we have dinner at 7:30 without fail. Whether I don't know which call, whether I don't know I'm where, but at 7:30, as long as I've not traveled, I have to be in the house. And everybody has their own responsibility. There's somebody who sets the table, there's somebody who... And the beauty of that is, from SMLP, when I link it to the family setting, is where now you come and find each and every day, we have somebody who is a leader. My last child, he's a chairman today on the table, so he's the one who asks us, Daddy, how was your day? And he's the one controlling the table, right? And nobody can interrupt him. So every day there's a chairperson who controls the table, and we have to listen. my parting shot would be success is not a destination, it's a journey, and all of us have different journeys, all of us have different paths. Some people take longer to get to certain places, some people take shorter time, so everybody has their own path. And as you grow into the leadership, you have to keep on learning, you have to keep on developing yourself, you have to keep on being in the game and just getting the trends. But as you go up, try as much as you can to mentor as many people as you can. Try as much as you can and to bring so many people up as you can, because remember, you cannot be a successful leader if there's no one you've brought up. I cannot claim and say today Frank Molla is a managing director, but how many other people have I mentored? Success is only measured by how many people you've brought up. So to the heads of departments, to the CEOs, to you name it where you are, to me the question here is, how many people have you influenced? Because leadership is all about influence. So who are these people who sit back and say, Frank, you've impacted my life or influenced my life in a certain way? It's not just about the title, but it's about who you are as a person.